On. Getting there. There we go.
The 80s Mixtape. BBC Radio Nottingham.
The sound of Nottinghamshire.
And all the music you love. BBC Radio Nottingham.
Right then, it is just gone 2:45, and I want to bring to your attention something that's happening in Stapleford at the moment, and it is to do with bunches of flowers being left on people's doorsteps. Richard McRae is here. Good afternoon, Richard. Tell me a little bit about what's been happening at the moment then with these flowers.
Well, we've had volunteers from the Stapleford Helping Hands support group and the Sandy Acre Supporting Hands group. We've all joined forces, and Stapleford Community group as well. We run a project called the Stapleford Food Project. So if you bang the hashtag before that, it'll all come up. We collect surplus food from supermarkets. We've been doing this for about 2 years now, and obviously at the minute it's gone crazy, and we're getting as much out to people as quick as we can. So we're thankful to the supermarkets that give us the stuff. We went down to Lidl yesterday to collect from there, and they gave us literally hundreds of bunches of flowers. We filled up 3 cars with volunteers. In fact, it wasn't. It was 4 cars full of with one volunteer in each car, because we're obviously obeying, the keep apart and that. So when we was out delivering the food packages and helping people, we were dropping flowers off, and then neighbours started coming out saying, "Can I have some?" So we'd leave them with a few. They'd knock on their neighbour's door and put them some flowers. So it was like the biggest game of hide and seek ever going off not hide and seek, knock the door run, sorry, in Stapleford and Sandy Acre at the same time. And between all the volunteers from the 3 groups, we delivered hundreds and hundreds of bunches of flowers to so many people. And then all of a sudden, they started taking photos of them in vases and stuff and putting them on social media. So it just flooded all the groups with photos of bunches of flowers, which was so nice to see.
Wow, this is fantastic, because, a simple bunch of flowers, those kind of bright colours in your house, can just lift a mood. What a fantastic idea.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. And then we had people messaging us saying, "Can you drop some off with my grandma and granddad, because I haven't seen them for ages. They live at such and such." Obviously, we went, as we was doing the deliveries, round to all these places and just dropped the flowers off. And to see all the smiley, happy faces, it was absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it is horrible what's happening. People are panicking, people are worried and that, but we've still got to, make people smile at the same time. So these 3 groups working together, it's a Stapleford Helping Hands group, Sandy Acre Helping Hands group, Stapleford Community Group, and then obviously we're thankful to the supermarkets, Lidl, Aldi and the Co-op, because they keep donating us so much surplus stuff at the following day, and we're just getting out to as many people as we can. But the flowers yesterday, and I'm sure that will happen again in the next few days or something. We'll just keep doing it as long as we can. So yeah, it's brilliant to see the communities coming together and helping people and helping each other.
Richard, hearing those stories as well of what kind of a difference it's made to people's days, I mean, that must be fantastic.
It is, because when you get home and you're absolutely done for because you've been out all day doing this kind of stuff, and then you actually catch up with your messages and you've seen people saying thank you. And it's like I've said, I know this is happening all over the country, but I'm speaking to Stapleford and Sandy Acre. We're working together. There's so many people out there. There's not one person or one group working harder than the other. Everybody's doing their own thing, whether it's people sitting at home, messaging, ringing people up, whether it's people fetching medication for people, whether it's people getting food donations. So when this is all done and dusted, which it will be, and we get back to normal, whatever normal will be, we all need to make sure we go into these places and support them, because the amount of stuff they're giving us, we need to help build the community and the shops back up. So, people, instead of buying everything off the internet all the time, go down your local shop when it finally opens again. Go to your local restaurant, and we need to do everything local and build up our community again, because they're helping us at the minute. So we've got to help them afterwards. But these groups and the volunteers that's never done this kind of stuff before, they've just appeared overnight, and it's amazing to see the work that they're all doing. It's unbelievable.
Well, Richard, thank you. Thank you for coming on the radio and telling us a little bit about what's happening in your neck of the woods, and for delivering those flowers as well, because they could have very well have gone in the bin, but you've made a much better use of them. Richard McRae there, just letting us know what's happening in Stapleford and Sandy Acre and the surrounding areas as well.